Hello. So, despite appearing simple, the cosmetology industry is actually a highly detailed and complex industry to be a part of, but in the end, it is a very rewarding career and it allows you to explore a lot of your creativity. Cosmetology is good for those who might not want to go to school or might only want to do a little bit of school, or for those who prefer hands-on work over paperwork. So today I'm going to be reviewing what it's like being a cosmetologist. I'm going to be going over a few different pieces of information that every cosmetologist knows. And I'm going to be using my experience from BOCES as well as information from the textbook that I learned from during my time there to conduct this speech. So today I'm going to be talking about the layered haircut. I'm going to be talking about sanitation and disinfection, and I'm also going to be talking about career opportunities. So first and foremost, the layered haircut is a cut that every cosmetologist knows. It is pretty much the most common haircut out there. It is the most common haircut practiced, and it is needed to pass the licensing test in order to become licensed in cosmetology. So it's a pretty essential haircut. And a lot of you actually go to the salon and get this haircut all the time, but might not know how it works. So pretty much to start off, the stylist would have a consultation with the client as to how long or short they want their hair to be. And once a length is determined, they would cut the perimeter of the hair to that length. Now the perimeter is just an inch of hair from where the hairline ends above the ear. The perimeter continues underneath the head all the way to the back of the neck and then up towards the other ear. And once your perimeter is cut, you would then use the perimeter as a guide to cut the rest of the hair. So I have a guide cut right over here, or a perimeter. The perimeter can go up to the forehead, but this is just how I was taught. So once you locate your guide, the way you want to do it to ensure that the hair is the same length throughout the whole head is you would hold the section of hair that you're about to cut. You would hold it 90 degrees from the head. So this is what 90 degrees would look like, just straight up from the head. And you would hold it taut, and then you would get your shears and you would just cut the hair to the length of the guide, and you would do that all around the head, and that would give you an even haircut. So moving on to sanitation and disinfection. Every cosmetologist knows the importance of sanitation and disinfection in the industry. Whether you are in school or you are working in a salon, sanitation and disinfection is essential to practice and do. So in between every client, the stylist must disinfect and clean their station fully. They must wash their hands or sanitize them, as you are touching a lot of people throughout the day. And they also must correctly disinfect their implements. So right here I have a slideshow of a few different products, a few different yeses and nos when it comes to sanitation and disinfection. The first one being barbicide. Now barbicide is used for your implements. You can also clean surfaces with it, but it's mostly used for implements. It is used for implements like non-metal, so such as your combs. Instruments like these would be soaked in this product for about 10 minutes and then taken out, dried, and used on the next client. And then metal implements like your shears or your razors would be wiped down with the product and then dried off and set aside for later use. And like I said, you can also clean surfaces with this. But another surface cleaner that is completely acceptable in the cosmetology industry is Clorox wipes. These are very good. I took these to my cosmetology test and they were completely acceptable. And for your hands, like I said, hand sanitizer or wash your hands whenever you can. You always want to make sure to keep clean. And a few no's when it comes to sanitation and disinfection is no dish soap. This does not really work efficiently, and it's also not EPA certified. All products in the cosmetology industry used in schools or salons must be EPA certified. And that includes alcohol cleaners or any sort of like alcohol. It will not clean as officially as an EPA registered product. So So that's that for sanitation and disinfection. Moving on to career opportunities. When you go to school, when you go to cosmetology school, you are taught a variety of different practices like hair, you are taught nails, skincare, makeup, a little bit of massaging, you're taught waxing. So there are a lot of different directions that you can go in, and there are a lot of different doors that are open for you in the cosmetology industry once you get your license. So it allows you to explore your creativity. It allows you to be social and build a clientele of any sort. And it also allows you to switch in between jobs if one of them isn't the right fit for you. You have the skills for all. So a few different careers that could arise from cosmetology is one, you could be a makeup artist. You learn a little bit of makeup in cosmetology school, but it is pretty centered around hairdressing. So another cosmetology career that you could go into would be a nail tech. This requires a little bit more schooling, but you are taught a basic manicure, pedicure, and arm massage in cosmetology school, which is pretty much the basis to know when doing nails. Third is hairdresser. This is pretty much the most common career that arises out of cosmetology, as cosmetology is almost fully hair centered. And then you could also be a cosmetology instructor, which is actually what I thought of doing for a while. A lot of cosmetologists make over $50,000 a year. And like I said, it is a very flexible career to go into, and I've pretty much heard nothing but good things from different cosmetologists that I know. So that is my speech. I hope everyone can explore their creativity a little more, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.